marketing, the level of attractiveness, which is something that's been worked on, you know, over the period. Some months ago, I hosted, Jamil Marabi, who's the marketing director of the FA here, and he said to me that on days when certain, platforms go on a negative tangent, talk about negative things in the Ghana Premier League, he doesn't even bother to go for any sponsorship meetings because the subject will be not the prospects of you X or Y coming on board, but then, oh, we heard this and this and that. And so what's going on? And I'm imagining how much heat there will be after this.
Certainly, you remember what happened to FIFA? I mean, at the height of the corruption scandals, which have seen so many people losing their positions, some later passed on, like Chuck Blazer, and even as of now, Michel Platini and the former president Blatter are having a lot of problems. You remember what happened? A lot of the partners are those on the highest level of FIFA sponsorship. They withdrew. And of course, later on, we had other partners coming in. But because corporate bodies have taken years, invested a lot into building a certain brand, so they don't want those brands to be tarnished through, when they are in partnership with other entities, other properties whose image, you remember what happened to this golf legend, Tiger Woods and all. So we can go on and on and on. And I understand where Jamel is coming from. Those who have done a lot of sponsorship syndication for the league over the years will tell you the difficulty because of the negative things coming on. And I remember last year, Swag, myself, and my president, Kwabna Yeboah, through the sponsorship of Betway, we've been doing a few training around for our colleagues across the regions. Neil Motabe has been one of the resource people, and then he's been cautioning them about the tangent. Yes, it doesn't mean that when the wrong things are done, we shouldn't speak about it, but how we speak about it could further damage the brand on which we are all feeding. It's just like when your kids cross the line. You got to discipline them, but we discipline them with love. You're not disciplining them to more or less injure them, but you're disciplining them with the intention that they'll correct their wrongs. So I know that sometimes the conversations around the negatives in Ghana football tends to damage the brand, make the brand more unattractive. But sometimes ask yourself, you're also a sports journalist. Those who give us some of these sound bites are those who we call football people. When football administrators high up there say all manner of things about the brand, what else do you expect? When they come, they say league fund, they all manner. What do you expect people who you want to solicit their support to think about? What do you call it? The brand you want them to associate with. So we all need to look ourselves in the mirror and then see what role we are doing in helping to protect, to build a brand. Of course, the ills, we need to talk about it, but you shouldn't do it to the extent that it will further damage the brand.